Hello, how y'all doing? It's time for another Diecast flashback. And this time we have a Marklin of Germany, Tempo Hochlander, open truck. Marklin made this toy in 1959. Before we look at this Marklin, let's check out some others. The first two we have here, well, these are all racing cars. And the first two were two of the first five they made. These are number one and number two. Number one, this is a Mercedes Rennwagen racing car. Marklin made this in 1935 and 1936. Check out the base on that. Tin painted sheet metal. And you can see it's got number 1 on it, right there. And number 2 is the Auto Union Rennwagen racing car. Some of you guys might have seen Dinky made one of these in the 40s and 50s. This is a land speed car. Check out the base on that. It says Marklin, Germany. These are all pre-World War II. Now, Marklin made a gift set, and this is the box from that gift set. Nice, sturdy cardboard box made in 1935. And this came with 6 vehicles. And let's see, you can see Marklin 5521 G6, made in Germany. Now, this was before you had East and West Germany. It was all one. That's pretty cool artwork on that box. I got these 3 from a guy in Germany, and he included the box. It was a pretty sweet deal. The next one we've got, this is a Mercedes racing car, number 11, and this one was made in 1936. No, it's 1937 when they made this one. Still pre-war. A little rough, but hey, they're nice. Then we kind of move up into the 50s, and we've got a 190 SL. This has been kid painted. You see that number. This one's number 8019. And this one, if you'll notice at the bottom, it says made in Western Germany. So this is post-war. But this is before the wall came down. That's a cool car. That's a classic vehicle if there ever was one. The next one we got a BMW. This one's a 507 Touring. This one was made in 1958. This is one of my favorite cars. They made later on they made that Z3 little sports car, and it kind of is built on the resemblance of this one. See the bottom of that one? I'll get it tilted so you can read it. There you go. And then the next one, this is a 190 SL. This is a Roadster. Now, none of these have moving parts, but they're still pretty cool little cars. And then we're going to move up into the 60s. Well, wait a minute. 60. We've got a tanker here. This one is what do they call that? I guess it's a Mercedes. There's the grill on that. That's a pretty cool truck. The only way you can get this apart is you can unscrew it. Let's get a look at that base for you. Markland, Germany. This was made in 1960. It's really weighty, very thick. Look how thick that is. That's a nice one. And then we've got this one. This is a Matra M530. This one was made in 1969, and now this is a French car. And the real Matras, they were made in the late 60s, early 70s. This is really a cool looking little car. It's got plastic wheels. Let's see if we can make that base out. I don't know if you can see that Markland there. This has opening doors. And check out the headlights. It looks like it's a tow hitch, but you pull that out, or you push it in, I'm sorry, and the headlights pop up. Now that's pretty cool. Pull that back, and they close up. Well, let's see. Let's get a look at the one I'm going to restore. I've already drilled the rivet out, or the post. It's got a metal base. Now, this is kind of unusual. This one doesn't have any tires, but I've got new tires to put on it. Pretty plain Jane, simple. They made this, what did I say, 1959. Kind of looks like a Volkswagen, and actually, in real life, Volkswagen copied them. They tried to be a competitor. But this base, if you've seen one of these, check that out. Fits in these little holes back here in the back. It's just a tin metal base. It's got metal hubs, axles. And let's check out the bottom of this one. Markland Tempo Hochladder. Now, Hochladder, I think, means uploader. I think the real car was called a Tempo Matador. And again, it says made in Western Germany. This would be a pretty easy one. So, let's see what I can do with this one. And I invite you all to stick around to the end. And if you're feeling it, I'd appreciate you liking and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one. I got the body cleaned up. Unfortunately, I cannot remove the hubs and axles. They are mashed on there good. So I wanted to show you how I tape them up. I use Teflon tape that you would use on pipe threads. And you can see it goes on really easy. I think it's a little bit easier to use than masking tape or that Tamiya tape. Let's see. Just wrap it right on there. Sometimes hard to do things with the camera in your face. And then it just roll right up. Real simple like. And it comes off real easy. I didn't get on the back of the hub. Let's pull a little bit of that off. Doesn't seem like it's as easy, huh? There it goes. Okay. And then I'm going to have to do the axle the same way. Let's get some. Tear it off. Let's see if I can't feed that in there. There we go. And we'll just roll that up. Now, if you can see here, right here, that's part of the body that the axle goes through. So I want to paint that part. Just go ahead and roll that up. And there we go. Now she's ready for the paint booth. I've got a pillar missing. See that pillar there? It's missing over here. So what I did was, took the old ruler, measured. I got a bobby pin here. And I'm gonna cut it, or is it? Put it right in there. I know you all probably seen everybody do that one, so we'll leave it at that. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on that. A little bit up there. Then we'll well, there we go. Waste not, want not. Got that on there. Now, got a little bit of this accelerator. There we go. And there's your dinner. Now that's a flashback. Have a good one.